Are you like me and got barrels and barrels of oil laying around? Dirty oil, stinky oil, and you need heat? Let's just say you can do it for free with a little bit of extra work. So this puppy right here is a regular house heater, and look at that fire in there. We are burning dirty oil in this puppy. Dirty oil right out of a car. I do a little couple of tricks to clean it up. Like we have this S10 oil filter located in line, and then we have this homemade filter that I pour it through. Here's my holding tank. Comes out of the holding tank, and then I turn the valve off. Goes into this contraption here. Just in case you have no clue what that is a Kepler custom heater. We're hooked to a propane tank there. This little puppy right here is out of a hot water heater. We light it up in the morning, and we let that puppy run. I would say maybe about 10 minutes, depending on how much temperature is dropped in the overnight, and we go from there. So literally, let you see there's an on and off thing on the, make sure you got a regulator on there. Don't just hook it in line. I don't know what the hell you'd be thinking. So there we go. In the morning, I don't even run in the morning I just start it up and let it run like that for a minute. And literally. So I start hearing gargling in here. And I can touch this and this is warm, and I can touch this and this is warm. And then I bring my bucket over. Here. And I crack my bleeder before I plug in the heater. Crack my bleeder. I got this little tube hooked to my bleeder. I crack it all the way, and I will let that bleeder bleed into the bucket until this is nice and warm. I mean, you might have a different setup until this is nice and warm. So anyway, once this is nice and warm, I'll take a rag, a blue rag preferably. I have a ton of them rags laying around. I'll douse it with a little bit of gasoline. I'll open my chamber up. I'll stuff it in there. I'll light it on fire, and then I'll jam it down in the hole. See that little handle I welded on there, so it's easy to take the cap off the heater. And this is what I use for stuffing it. Literally a piece of brake line. I just stuff it in like I'm loading an old frickin' muzzle loader gun. Like I said, we don't need that on right now, but we were just showing you. I'll turn the valve off. It goes right off. And then we fire it. It takes about 10 minutes to make sure it's going 100% in the morning, but when it goes, man, it goes. So this is just sitting on top of the heater, literally just sitting on top of the heater. Now we're gonna put it in here. Mind you, that's not even blowing right now. And she's ringing. She's not even blowing. So I have a contraption going on here, and we have a vent outside, you know. I'm gonna show you in a second how clean it's running. So again, there's the fire. We know it's working. I have a outlet ran next to my heater, and I have the blower and the motor for the heater separate. See, it's hardwired in here, just the blower motor. I'm not using any of the electronics off this thing, because when you're firing dirty oil and it doesn't fire correctly, this zapper is going to wear out, and it's going to be useless. So right now we're just using the electric motor here to spin the pump to suck it through and pressurize. We usually run around 140 to 160 pressure out of a 0.8 gallons an hour 80-degree tip in there. You'll have problems with that clogging up. Yes, I've went through that. I've done that. So keep 2 or 3 around. I usually clean them with a toothbrush and an acetone, and this guy will clog up on you, and this thing will clog up on you. But it's going to clog up on you on any heater, but with the dirty oil setup, it's going to clog up a lot faster. And I'm not saying I'm changing this thing once a week. I don't even think I change it. I'm probably in it for like once a month. If I'm running a lot, which I think if I average it out, I think I'm running about 7 to 8 gallons a day of dirty oil through. Some people will show you that you can put a catalyst in there, and the catalyst is going to help burn also, and you'll find me crazy, but I use gasoline. This jug right here has gas in it. I will throw about, I don't know, 10 ounces into this when it's almost all the way full, and then I'll use my homemade mixer here. I'll hook it to the drill, and I'll just mix it up. Again, that's an air filter out of a car. I have a video on that contraption that I made. There's the part number for that. But I made this metal plate to hold that, clamped it down so it can't move. You know, I fill that up with oil, and then the oil drips through. And I probably go through maybe one of them, maybe a week. I think I might get 2 weeks out of that filter. I'm on week 2 with that one. My last one, you'll know when it's bad, because you know, when you first start pouring, you fill it up. I just go above it and I see how long it takes to drain. I'll hear it dripping, and if it's flowing, I'll fill it up to here. If it's not flowing, I'll wait till it empties, and I'll change it. Your common sense here. So this can be done with any old house forced air heater. And we're gonna go outside. I'm gonna show you. We're burning. Look, so you don't think I'm lying. Look, there it is. And you can see this puppy's on. I don't know if the camera will show you the heat coming off, but it's heated up. You know, it's working. Zoom out. Thank you. There we go. So, yeah, the black on the wall is from when I was experimenting in the beginning, but since then I haven't had black on the wall. I should paint it someday soon. And she's working. That thing's nice and hot. You'll want to keep this black pipe clean of rust. So I coat it every year, at least once a year, with Rust-Oleum. If that's how you run your chimney. If you run it differently, you run it differently. But when I tell you this thing works great, I'm in the garage right now. The door was just open. I'm sweating. Let's see, here we go. Now we're gonna put this in here and see what's blowing out. We're just outside. Look at that thing go. My fingers are getting hot. I mean, that thing's blowing out 160, 170 degrees. And it's not so much out here as in the air, but, you know, at point of exit, it's cooking, baby. You can dry clothes up there. Sometimes in the morning I'll hang my shirt there before work. Just put it up here and hold it there for a second or two. But there's the simpleness of it. If you have any questions on what I've done, or how, if I can help you, I can help you. Subscribe and like my page. Or you can hit me at chevang14@aol.com. Yeah, I know, it's AOL, it's old school, but hey, there you go.